I'll pick up on an interview. We're talking about what happened 25 years, but a bit more actually ago here on the Isle of Man. You are part of modern history, and the way, what you did on that day, I don't think even now the implications quite been really realised what you probably did as a game changer. But I mean, there was a play made about this? And
yeah, Emma Throw did a play in London, I think it was 2 years ago. It's called Out, Out, Out. And I went to it, and she ran it for I think about a week in London. And I went to it for the opening night, which was very emotional. Brilliant play, very emotional.
Were you featured in it? I mean, were you watching yourself on stage?
We were in it, but obviously all the names are being changed and all to protect people. So she changed all the names, but it was basically it was a musical thing, but it was very, very, very good, very good.
I think as well, it wasn't just a case of the issue over reforming gay male sex. There was also a wider implication, I think, and that possibly is what had annoyed people, is that if the Isle of Man government continued to refuse to amend the legislation, then we had been in touch with, I think it was John Major's government at the time, and we've still got the letter that quite clearly says that if the Isle of Man government refused to amend their human rights legislation, then the Westminster government would legislate on the island's behalf. And of course, I think that possibly is one of the reasons why it caused a great deal of friction on the island.
Well, in Tynwald, the wording and some of the words that were used by MHKs was quite, by today's standards, shocking. You know, this thing using, I don't think we'll use the words now, but it was just how dare they allow this to happen here. Hazel Hannon obviously was a big champion of yours, and it seems that everyone just went with it in the end, and the world didn't drop off, did it? I mean, yeah, because I think the Courier had a sign saying that it's going to become the gay capital of Europe at the time. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I think Dominic Delaney coined the phrase of people will be mincing down Strand Street wearing high heels and lipstick. Well, unfortunately, that never happened.
Yeah. Only on a Friday down at Guys and Dolls.
We've got a climate the island. We've got a climate the island. It doesn't require you. We've managed without you.
There are gay people in this island.
Don't call them gay. You're bumbalasters. It's buggery. It's nothing else. It's buggery.
It may surprise you to know that not all gay men commit the act of buggery.
Tell me it's love and gay.
Well,
it's buggery. I know you do. I'm sure you do.
So what's the matter with that?
Let's end on the positive. The Isle of Man in 2018. Do you recognise it from 25 years ago?
No, I mean, I love the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man is a brilliant place. What it's done, gay life here is completely different. I've never noticed any hostilities now. I don't even see people being hostile. I mean, I've seen young gay lads walking through Strand Street, hand in hand, and in my day, it would never be dreamt of, you know. And you see it happening, and no one cares. It's not one word said. It's like it's natural. It's just.
You get married? You not fancy that one?
We are married.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. We got the civil partnership, and we converted our. Once the marriage came in, we didn't want to be the first. We wanted others to do the marriage bit first, and then we converted it privately. And then I announced it on Facebook that I've done it to my family. But we've been together for 35 years, so it's.
I'm under the thumb.
You know.
But there will be still some young gay people out there who may be still struggling. What would you say to them?
It's a lot easier. There's no organisations on the Isle of Man, but there are other young gay people out there in schools. Everyone, and now Facebook, and you got other means now on the internet, and they can go research it. I mean, I've met a few transgenders. In my day, they were called transsexual, but now they like to be called transgender. Now I know two transgenders, and you know, and I knew in my day transsexuals a long time ago. I knew April Ashley, one of Britain's first sex change. She's living in the States now, but she used to live in a place I used to live in IoM in Herefordshire. She lived in the village as well. So other thing is that she was a Scouser, I was a Scouser, and she knew my mother.
Oh, God.
So, now it's moved forward, and I think if these young people want help, there's enough gay people around. They know where they all are, and they've got Cafe Latte now, I believe, and all the young gay people go to. So there's outlets everywhere for them here now.
So, good place now to live.
Brilliant place here to live.
I think that as regards the Isle of Man now, yes, it's unrecognisable for a gay person of what it's like. I suspect now the island is no different to any other small or large rural destination whereby there's no clubs or pubs as such, but you have got the World Wide Web, which has liberated a lot of people in one sense, and that liberation has happened on the island as well, in conjunction with the law change, because I think when the law hadn't been changed, to quote a friend of ours, it was the sword of Damocles hanging over us all.
Well, we did have a gay chief minister. That whole thing.
I've got a lot of respect for Alan Bell. A lot of respect for that man. I mean, he did a lot in his day, which people don't realise what he did. Ail Hannon did a lot in the day. I mean, I've got a lot of time for Alan, Mr. Bell.
Okay. Well, wish you well, and congratulations on your wedding. They keep that quiet. But if anyone is wanting any support, we can put up a number, which is a UK number, if people need help or information.
But I do believe, I knew someone said that some gays go to Cafe Latte, I think, by the bus station.